What's going on there, guys? Welcome back to the HAWKEYE FC Creator Club Career Mode in FIFA 23. So we are out of the transfer window. As you can see, we are simulating ahead. Got a buddy offer from Canada to be a manager. I have absolutely no interest in that, sorry. But we've got a big game coming up, what is against Chelsea. And this is massive. It really, really is. We've got a loan off Hancock. Honestly, I looked at the squad depth. We have not got many reserves, so we're going to have to keep a very, very close eye on the reserves, because obviously if I get two injuries, I've got no reserves. So I've just got to keep an eye on that. Obviously, it's good getting new players out. If I have to, I'll just call up some players. Oh, someone's already getting. Who's it? Cohen Jansen. Where is he? He's a 55 rated. So again, he's actually got decent potential. So, and honestly, like Jansen here, he can get promoted to senior team. This guy's 15, but I need to change him to actual right back, because obviously I don't play wing backs. Osborne, he can come up to be a backup. I can't obviously promote Alex Carvalho, but yes, it will. Do you know what? I'll put him on some. He's actually got quite a bit of potential, so we'll get him on some drills as well. We've got Bird. We don't play with CDM, so we'll get him. We've got another Bird. Wow. Put him as a CM. How is it going to take 64 weeks? Like, come on. Just looking at this. Looking at it, it might actually be better as a centre back rather than a centre midfielder, if I'm honest. I mean, yeah, look, even the game's like, yeah, he's got better defending. He's not really the best of passers or midfielders, but he's got great physicality. He's got good pace. His next best stat is his defending. So, yeah, you know what? I'll change him to a centre back. That'll probably be the best way to go. Ortega can stay in there, and Shepherd. Do you know what? Shepherd can come up as well. So at least we've got a little bit more depth, a few more players. So if we need to, we can put them on the bench if we lose them to injuries. What does inevitably happen? We've not had to deal with too many big injuries recently, so that's a good thing. Obviously, these guys are not going to really make an appearance or anything. People like Shepherd, who's a little bit higher rated, I think he's like 68 overall. He might get a little bit of a chance, but just looking at the standards, we are actually sitting 5th above Chelsea at the moment on goal difference, but we are facing them. We won 2 of our first 3 games. We lost the first game against Liverpool, but in all honesty, we really did well in that game, and in all honesty, I thought we deserved to win it, or at least get a point from it. So we'll move on. Obviously, this is what the squad is going to look like. Obviously, did sign a couple of players in the last episode, like Francisco Chincao, and I bought Kuba. I've got to be honest, when I bought Kuba in the last episode, I completely forgot I had Reina. I completely forgot, and I literally said in that episode, wait a minute, I've not actually got that many backups for the central attacking midfield, and to be honest, I do, because Buchanan can very easily play there, Ulrich can play there, Archer could probably play there as well, so I did have. But honestly, I saw Kubo and I just like looked at him. I thought he's going to be a banging player. Reina, I'm not funny. I'm really happy to have 3 banging attacking midfielders. That's what I like to see. So if it doesn't work out in the Mecha, most likely in this, probably not in this next match, I'm probably going to leave Kubo on the bench for this one and maybe bring him on later on. I'm really intrigued to see how this guy is, because he looks brilliant and he looks like such a good playmaker. I've got to say, this season I've really had some big players who have stepped up, like Cooper. He has been fabulous. He has been amazing. He's honestly been amazing for me. Cabango as well. What a centre back he's been for us. Bird has been amazing. Seido has been amazing. Kyo and Garnacho have done their bit. Mass has been scoring. Harding, he's had a couple of tough games, but he has played well. He's just made a couple of mistakes. Honestly, I just think I just need to get him in a bit of good form. He's still 21, remember, and I just think we need to get him up to that standard. And he's still our captain. He's been there. He's been here for 5 years now. He literally, as soon as he got to the age we could promote him, we did. So we'll move it. We'll move on. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to go on and play this game against Chelsea. We're going to be doing monthly episodes now, especially in this kind of season now. I want to see how we go. And by the way, I completely spaced on this. I forgot, because we won the FA Cup, we went into Europa League. I thought it was the Conference League we went into, but it wasn't. It was the Europa League. That's real. I think it might be the Carabao Cup where you go into the Conference League. I think that's the way it works. I'm not too sure. But look at our group. So we have got Florentine. What again? That's probably the hardest team we've got. Vitoria. Is that a Portuguese OPL? I'm not too sure where they're from, if I'm honest. But again, guys, we've just literally got into the Premier League and we're already playing European football, and it'd just be amazing to see if we can make a bit of a run. And that's the problem I feel like we're going to have, is if you look at this month, we have Chelsea, Manchester United in the Premier League. What are the big games? Obviously we have got Newcastle as well, who can't just discourage because they're not typically the big teams. We've got our first game in Europa League, what we are 100% going to play, and we've got a cup game against Wigan. What I'm honestly, because it's Wigan, I'm just going to simulate. As I said, the smaller cups like the FA Cup and the League Cup are going to be taking the back step toward the Premier League or the European competitions, simply because we've already won an FA Cup before we even got to the Premier League. So in my eyes, I think if we get a good enough squad where we can win everything, brilliant. But honestly, I'm more intrigued to try to do the best in the. Obviously, if we probably get past Wigan and we maybe get into a bigger team, I think then I'll probably be, because I don't know what round this is. I think this might be the 4th or 5th. It's round 3. Okay. I thought we were still like a little bit further into it, but obviously if we get through this, it's not the quarterfinals, it's like the round of 16. So if we get through this, and it's still quite a small team, so again we might get lucky with a draw. You never know. But anyway, got his games. I'm gonna have to judge it as I go. As I've usually done in these careers, I don't want to just typically always play the big boys. Chelsea I want to play because they're right next to us, and it is at Stamford Bridge. So I want to play this one. Oh, get to play in that lovely third kit as well. But I definitely want to play this one. See how it goes. But either way, guys, Chelsea vs HAWKEYE FC. Let's go do it. Let's get going, guys. First game of the episode, and it is a big one. Chelsea FC against HAWKEYE FC. We have made a very good start to our life in the Premier League. Wow, we're Arsenal. They're in the relegation. Why is it in FIFA? We seem to always end up slipping down the tables. They rarely go down, they just always seem to be very, very bad going in later on in the career mode, but whatever. I don't mind seeing them down there. But Mendy is still in goal. James, Diassi, Mavropanos is in there. Bremer, Chilwell, Kanté, Kovacic is still in the midfield. Mount, Decatelaire and Guedes. So that is a good front three, a good midfield, an interesting back line. They've got Kulusevski and Kai Havertz on the bench, show. I've got to say, guys, that is one of the best kits I've seen. That is a beautiful kit. It's a thing of beauty. So, as I said, Mark Cooper has been in fine form with his resurgence into the Premier League. Grant Kuol is keeping his spot, as well as Felix Nemecha. Felix Nemecha, who has had a bit of a sticky start. He's probably not been brilliant, but he's been alright. But Takafisa, Kubo and Trincao are both breathing down the necks of Kuol and Nemecha. So we'll have to see how it goes. But they'll all get equal amount of game time, I'd say, with the amount of European and other competitions we've got going on. Let's go, guys. Big game. Let's go. He's got to pick the pocket of Massey. Oh my God, that was so lucky for Kante to get that ball there. To get to there, he had a shot and it so easily ricocheted back to him. Like, how did he keep the ball there? And Fernandez was out of position. In goal, Kante is scored for them. Oh, Cooper couldn't get anywhere near it. It's not exactly what the starter wanted. Oh, it's not the cross I needed. I needed that exactly pinpoint. Oh, and Mendy, he's made a mistake here. Oh my God, and the Mecha. You have to score there. We have not got the capacity to be missing chances like that. Massey did brilliantly to make Mendy make a mistake. Oh, for God's sake. Why can we not get it past Chilwell right now? I'm struggling to break this side down. I'm just passing it around. Mavropanos just overpowered Massive there. He's trying to turn. Fernandez has got James to deal with and he's trying to catch up with him. He's pretty fast himself. There's a Cotelaire. Oh my God! 2 times I got in the way of that. One there, and then it just still goes back to someone, and literally I've thrown myself in front of it, and it goes past. He's just powered that in, Kante. Why is Kante just finishing everything? This is not good enough. It's not where I wanted it to go. But again, we have had a few chances. Gonna bring new boy on in Takafisa Kubo. Hopefully he can just do something. Unfortunately, Nemecha really had a bad half there, and unfortunately it came on the first game of Takafisa Kubo's day. So unfortunately he's gonna get took off. Oh, that's brilliant. And Moises Caicedo! That is the way you start half. And that is the way you put the intent of getting back into this game. Kubo not involved. But we have come out of the blocks on fire. Brilliant back heel there from Massey, who just set that up. And Caicedo, who has had a great start to the season, has put that one away. Great running from midfield, that's what I love to see. Good work by Massey. Oh, Kubo over the top for Massey, who does a great touch here to get brave from Bremer! And he's in a bar! He can't believe it! They can't get it away. We are putting on the pressure. We force him to go long. Fernandez is going to get this one. Kubo does brilliant to get back, but then Kante, who just seems to be bloody everywhere right now. Oh, that's a ball at the top. And Kai Havertz, who's fresh on. And Cabango's dealing with him for now. Oh. It's that little bit of movement, and it's done us. And it's Cooper with a save! Keeps us alive in this game. don't know what the hell was happening there. It felt like my player was getting pulled back by force. And we've not got time. And that's the end of the game. Again, I feel like we were so close. We just couldn't. Again, I've got to say, a world-class keeper has kept this team in it. I can't say anything bad about Cooper. To be quite fair, he only had a couple of shots on his goal, and they were unfortunately unstoppable ones by Kante. But we tried our hardest. It just wasn't meant to be. Here we go, guys. What a moment this is for this club. Before we even step foot on a Premier League pitch, we announced ourselves into the Europa League by winning the FA Cup in the previous season. This is a big opportunity to lay the groundwork for an up-and-coming Champions League run, hopefully one day. Whether that's going to be this season, whether we can sneak into somehow that European League, or whether it's something down the line, but this will be great experience for some of these players. So looking at some of the players, there's a lot of change I've made. I've kept a few main players in there, such as Cooper, Harding. I've kept in Bird, so a bit of a good spine in that side. So Malik Jude comes in as well. We've got Bennett starting. We've got Ulrich starting, Trincao and Kubo starting their first games for the club in the full 90 minutes. Buchanan replaces Garnacho, and Cameron Archer makes his first start as well. But you look at this team, wow, I am really surprised about this team. They have got a good team. Kone, Neto, Control. That's a good front three. And we've got Kemal Lamar, who's playing CDM. Kim Min Jae, he's a good player. Ruley as well. They have got some really good players. This is not going to be easy. Let's go, though, boys. HBG Arena. The Europa League starts now. Oh, saved by Cooper. We went for a long shot. Just struggled to get it off him at that point. I think this is possibly his first full match. I'm not too sure. Oh my God. And somehow, I don't know how we managed to get that ball, but we did. And we nearly conceded from it. Oh, Bird, that's got to go through that, mate. Oh, Bennett with a goal-saving challenge. Kubo straight through to Archer, who has pace. Unfortunately, we couldn't use it to the full extent. Bird! Oh my God! Really nearly made a really mistake. Ulrich! Oh, he's nearly there. Archer! He's finally done it! And he finally has his first goal in Hawkeye colours. Come on. It took a lot. Ulrich with the initial shot. He came off early. And he eventually, acrobatically, I must add, puts that in the back of the net. Big goal. And it's our first European goal of the series. Right on the stroke of half time. What a battle of this contest it's been. Really, really has. Oh my God, Neto's just hit a post. Oh my God. Gonna bring on the Mecha, a little bit of height in that midfield, maybe just try and get a little bit more steel in there. Coming Archer down the side here of Elvedi. Ooh, kind of felt like that was a little bit loose, that. Oh, Cooper. Thank God he was aware of that. Let's just try and keep this ball. And it's Francisco Clinko! Oh, Rulli in the way. Oh, brilliant work there. And that is it! And the goal from Cameron Archer will give us our first European win against, well, I've got to say, but I kind of love these kind of battles when it's just so close. And you just, obviously if it was the other side, it would have been heartbreaking, but Cameron Archer, he tapped in the only goal of the match. Come on, boys. First win in Europa League. Let's go. It's an absolute massive win that for us as well, because they are the biggest team in that group for us who we're going to be facing. So we've got Newcastle, but again, I think I played the games for this episode, so I'm just going to have to hope my team can maybe get a couple of results. But this, I've got to say, they've got a good team. I'm guessing is that Gabriel Jesus at Newcastle? Pepe, I don't know what he'd be rated at this point. Kone, I'm not too sure. DePaul, is that Rodrigo DePaul? Milinkovic and Orban. Oh my God, some good teams there. This is the first. I've not simulated many games, and oh my God, I just got absolutely destroyed by Newcastle. Okay, that just like rocked me back to earth. Jesus. But it's the way I said, I can't play every single game. I'm not going to be playing every single big team either. So, unfortunately, it just sort of add into the realism. So, it is what it is. I'm going to probably simulate it with my second team. Give me other players a bit of a rest. Need to take Ganacha out of this. Put Trincao in there, why not? I think the rest is fine. Again, I'd expect us with that team, we should be beating them. Really should. Hopefully we can keep this cup run going. Oh my God. You have got to be kidding me. How is my side lost to Wigan? How is that happened, guys? They've got probably 60 to 70 odd players rated at best. Our team is... I think our lowest rated player is 71, and that is one of our young players. The rest of them are like going up to the 80s, and we have lost that. We have dominated, but again, we have not taken chances. This is not on, and we're now out of the EFL Cup. As I said, I can't play every single game, otherwise this series would be a million episodes long. Well, I know some people won't mind, but sometimes you got to get through so you can get through the season a little bit quicker. Brentford are wanting Ben Cabango. They can bugger off and get off my centre-back. If I'm honest, I've got to be honest. He has been better than Gabriel Harding right now. It has crossed. He is the vice captain of his club, Ben Cabango, because he's been that good. He feels like a leader in that back. Honestly, if I could, I'd probably make an argument. Maybe we should make him captain. But Gabriel Harding, he played really, really well against Fiorentina. He played really well in the previous game as well against Chelsea. So I'm not gonna slate him. So we've got some position changes. He's gone up to 6, so that's nice. And he stayed as it is. But I will put these guys on some training. Hopefully we can get these guys up quite high. I mean, Santos, he's only 15, so he's got a lot of time to get that overall up. And he's already got quite a good overall as it is, with 59 overall. And look at that potential. Fabio Santos, it just seems like such a good Brazilian name. That's what I love to see. But let's move on. I am just going to simulate this game. Do you know what? What I'll do for this game against Manchester United is I'll do the highlights. And we'll see what we can do. I don't want to play every single big team, but because I don't want to play another game. I'm going to leave it there, but let's do the attacks. Alright, here we go. I feel like we'd instantly lose if we'd simulated it normally, so I'm thinking we've got a little bit of control. Still nil, we've got an attack. We've got to try and make use of these. Okay, maybe not like that. Still 0-0, 18 minutes in. What is that touch? Oh my god, we got a penalty! And Garnacho has scored against his former club! To be quite fair, I was going for the no celebration to have respect, but whatever. Garnacho scores against his former club and we are winning. We got a counter attack in the 59th minute. "1-1, oh my god. Do you know what? I'll take a point against Manchester United. Well done. Let's go, boys. So I am going to leave it on this first of the month. We've got Opal, so I probably will be simulating this one in the next episode, but very happy with the way the squad is and how we're performing. The team is growing nicely. I don't know if anyone's gone up in this episode specifically, but morale's happy, everyone's fit, everyone's sharp, very, very happy, and we are doing good. I feel like we're doing as good as we. I don't think we could have done anything better. With the team we still got, we're still growing. You got to remember, we've not, apart from probably Garnacho, who's mid-80s, we have no one else who is mid-80s. Bird obviously is the closest one, but he's only just at 81. So you've got to just think this is a growing team. Hopefully by the end of this series, or end of the season, sorry, hopefully this entire team is 8 rated or below. I think Massey's gone up by 1. I'm not too sure, but just to have a quick look, so the top goal scorer at the minute is Garnacho with 4. Massey's got 3, but 2 assists. So it's got 5 goals and 2 assists. Not too bad, and everyone's had a little bit of. Everyone's been involved in it. Everyone's had a little bit of something into it. Massey's top assister. Yeah, he has gone up by 1. Got a few. Garnacho's gone up by 1. Kyo's gone up by 1. Archer's gone up by 1. Buchanan has got a lot. These are what I mean when I've got so many players out on loan. Look at this. Look at, oh my god. Look at how many players I got out on loan. Oh my god, this is stupid. I'll be honest, some of these players who are not going to be probably I'm going to keep loaning them out until we get to that stage where I think they're not going to grow anymore. I'm probably just going to sell them off for cash, but we'll have a little look at the scout report before we move on. So Alex Cavallo, I've got to say, he looks pretty nice. He's got okay potential, decent potential, mid-80s. Bird, again, he's got banging potential. Hopefully, he just keeps growing. And Santos, who we know, he's looking very nice as well. So very, very interested to see how these guys go. Can we find anyone in this? Korea? Absolutely no. Bloody hell. I just want to find the next Park Ji-sung. Or Ji-sung Park. Sorry, I don't know why Park Ji-sung. I think I've heard it both ways, to be fair. But, and England to finish. Is any half decent players here? No. No. Ooh, Felix Jenkins. Yeah, why not, eh? Do you know what? Found one. If we can find at least one HAWKEYE player out of every single batch, I'm happy with that. So, we've got 2 players just before we finish. Kubo, he just wants the next game. I'm really disappointed why Ganacho's not had a starhead yet. I'm really confused about that, but either way, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you're enjoying the series, if you're enjoying the channel, guys, please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for me. I would love in 2023 for get this channel monetized. It will be, honestly, I will be beyond humbled and proud, and honestly so thankful to you guys. And when that day does finally come, I will be doing like a subscriber special and like a thank you video and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about that stuff, even though we're not there yet. I really want to get there soon, and I just want to make this channel as big as it possibly could be. Please, if you love the gaming videos, go check out my other stuff as well. I've got literally, I've got probably every single genre of games on there. I've even got some non-commentary if you don't like commentary. Let me know if you want me to do any other games. Let me know if any players you'd like me to assign in career mode, and any other videos in FIFA in general you'd like to see. Put it down below. I always reply to the comments, and honestly, your ideas will be fire. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I've been a HAWKEYE Punisher. Till next time, guys, take it easy and bye bye.